Hello, peeps. It's yeah, Diddy here, still alive, and hopefully I'll be, I can say, more visible in the coming times. I've been through some hardships with. It's not easy to say, but depression and stuff. Never really had any, I can say, issues with that before, but it hit hard. 2 years ago when it just got worse. But the last 4 weeks now has just been, yeah, the road is going up. So is the mood. So is everything. Been really far down. Haven't enjoyed anything. Last thing I know I enjoyed was the AURORA concerts in Bergen this year. I went to two of them on, or was it three? Not two of them. And yeah, that was absolutely magic. So now I'm back. I see that she has a new song out. I can't remember that this one was on her playlist at the concert. A Soul with No King. I've chosen the live performance at Vivo. It was rather new, 2 months ago, I think. And I'm really looking forward to see and hear her again. So yeah, and as you can probably see, got a new setup. I've moved from the dark basement up to the lighter heavens at my loft, and yeah, a little bit new camera setup and stuff like that as well. And I hope the sound is okay. Tell me if the sound is a little bit scruffy or is not up to par. And I've also done this. I've managed to make myself a transition scene as well. So today, I'm going to do a quick reaction review of Aurora's A Soul with No King live performance, Vivo. I know what I'm expecting and I know what I will get. But I haven't heard the song. But as we know, Aurora can never let you down. So this will be a nice one. Before we go on, as I always used to say, and I will still take it with me, if you like what you see, if you like what you hear, then please follow the links in my description below to both Aurora's YouTube page, to the music video. Please subscribe to the YouTube page, like the video, stuff like that. There will also be links to whatever I have of Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and stuff like that in the description. So please support our artists. Then they will come back to you with more music. It's I can say, nice price to get. So let's go in. This is Aurora, A Soul with No King, live performance, Vivo.
I know you know me, and you always will. Like a man a soul with no king. I know you fear me, your heart unfulfilled, like a well with a mother and the soul never built. But if this is what you want, why speak of right and wrong? You still going for the kill. You speak of the devil like he's not your friend. When the world starts to burn, give your water to him. When the world starts to burn, give your water to nothing will ever change, no guilt, no shame. Call out my name and you need me again. Nothing will ever change, no guilt, no shame. Call out my name when you need me again. If you know who I am, why won't you call my name? You know who I am, then why won't you call my name? You know who I am, why won't you call my name? You know who I am, why won't you call my name?
First thing I have to talk a little about here is, yes, she's always been a little bit folky, not just a little bit, very folky. But in here, she played more on the tribal sounds, especially in the beginning, and I really like that. She was really using her voice and her technique to get this message through. When it comes to the, and of course I can say more about her vocals were, I can say, just like I expected. There's a big difference in Aurora now and 8 years ago, for example. She's become a grown woman now, and you can clearly hear that in her voice. She has some, how can I say, not more, yeah, she has some other and more qualities in her voice now than she's ever had. And that's hard to believe, since she's always been like, how can I say, an almost perfect singer. She can go low, she can go high. She's, how can I say, almost pitch perfect all the time, and she puts in flaws and runs and stuff like that exactly where it needs to be. So she's one of the very, very best vocalists in the entire world. I'm pretty sure of that. And I don't think anyone can argue on that. As a songwriter as well, my God. This is a lady who's been presenting hits, so to say. Not radio hits, but hits for the fans, for the warriors throughout. There's not one bad song from Aurora. Not one single one. When it comes to the message, how can I say? I can think of it as very personal, but also as the earth, so to say. So and she has a big heart for the Earth Mother Earth, and we all should have. And as she said, we know her name. Why don't we call her? Every bad thing we do makes us more reluctant to contact the people we are bad to. I think that will also be, I can say, towards Mother Earth as well. And we always, I can say, try to, what's the word again? Justify whatever we're doing. It's for the greater good, but is it really? It makes life easier for them, but the other ones on the other side of the earth is going to have a shittier time, so to say. So I think it's a lot about justifying things and not taking responsibilities for it. You harm the earth, but you never say sorry. And I think it's also a little bit on the personal side, because both you and me, we're really good at pointing fingers at each other. But sometimes we should point the finger inwards to ourselves, because we want everyone around us to be better. But we always find excuses. We always justify why we shouldn't, how can I say, follow this and that, even though we know that it's the right thing to do. Yeah, I hope some of that made some sense. That's my interpretations, because it's actually two of them, but it boils down to one thing, really. Yeah. It boils down to what I've said, at least in my head. So, well, as I'm pointing at you now, we should all follow, I can say, Aurora's rule book, so to say, or her, I can say, guidance. Then I think things in life and in the world would be much better. But then again, we're just tiny pieces in a huge puzzle, and sadly, I can say, money has the power at the moment. So hopefully in time things will change and we can manage to get the power back. But then we have to start doing the right things. I will just show you how easy it is to like the song. Did you see that? That's the like button. And as you can see here, I'm already subscribed. Doesn't harm you, doesn't hurt you, only benefits Aurora. And I have to stop saying Aurora in English. It's Aurora for me. That's how I should pronounce it always. Aurora. That's my way of saying it. But it helps her along the way. A like, a subscribe makes her meet more people when they are scrolling through YouTube and stuff. It's nice to be back. I hope this one isn't getting blocked or anything. I've been away from reacting for quite some time now. And so I don't know, I can say how sensitive the YouTube checking is at the moment. My first video went through, so I just made a reaction video to Angelina Jordan's If I Were a Boy. That was a beautiful tune. So go and check that one out as well. But yeah, I'm just saying thank you for watching. And I'll be back with more. And just leave some, if there's something special and something new with Aurora, then please just put it in the commentary. I always read comments. I can't answer everyone. So excuse me if you don't get any answer on your comment. But I always read them and try my best to get through them all. So thank you so much. This was a long one, lots of talking, but it's nice to be back. See you around.